suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers?
It would be foolish not to expect. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. Be careful.
Revelio.
I shall see you back at the castle.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After
Revelio.
which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio. Revelio.
Tempered meander into the mine.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Nothing to poach in Arrancher except spiders. Not worth
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers? Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Descender. Glacius. Defender. Defender. Depulsor. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Descender. Confringo. Crucible. Bombarda.
Mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we fought. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. The Ministry will do it.
Revelio.
Better next time.
You will not survive this fight.
Revelio.
Tiger! Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio. Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Flipendo! Glacius! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Depulso! Defender! Flipendo! Glacius! Flipendo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Crucible! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Confringo.
Might I
Revelio.
remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps best to sharpen that.
That's just pitiful.
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin. Don't know who should be more grateful. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can...
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say.
Understood. I shan't press for more details. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Defendo. Revelio. Depulso. Flipendo. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Revelio. Confringo.
I think like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, can't
You're really...
What? We didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course.
And you?
You seem...
I am. And there's I feel that if goblins...
I'm impressed.
You do? I presented them with a gift. I tried telling them...
How has Wizard
Well, one can hardly...
What do you imagine a liaison to them?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. And I'd share with them...
What is it about the Merpy?
I can't begin to... The oldest known... I could go on for...
Well, I can swim.
You'd really... The last thing I... Now, if I'm not... I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos! Confringo! Confringo! Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Revelio. Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Our relationship with them is all...
Then I'm glad we helped to foster...
Merlin's beard. I'm going to show it to Thank you again. I can't wait to study this. I'd much rather be underwater than in the sky.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How fun a slide! You must try it!
You should hear Sharp.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me.
quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many... they don't value knowledge the way I do.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, true or false, Polyjuice Potion...
False.
While Polyjuice Potion can be used... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions...
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Revelio.
Not hopeless, just not very good.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Glabenda. Capulso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty. I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
I haven't been called Puffskein Donkey. You're quite close to Professor Fig, aren't you? I've always wondered about him. Never see him actually teaching.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
You have...
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must know.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland...
I must get to class. Perhaps you...
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle.
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Hull.
Were you born? Now?
It is. I love transforming. She says that no creature. She claims, but she has used her sight to control.
We're making good...
I agree. You could have fled the moment you discovered. I choose to act as you. My mother. Thank you for being
Revelio.
During that rather awkward conversation.
you in some sort of...
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. I don't suppose a student...
You should be able to take care of...
How cruel! Calling me a liar! Better hope that
Expelliarmus!
You won't receive a drop of help from the likes of me.
Bombarda! Glacius! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Flipendo! Flipendo! Glacius! Capolso! Flipendo! Glacius! Capolso! Flipendo! Protego! Flipendo! Glacius! Flipendo! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Accio.
And it's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic...
Confringo.
Must find it.
Incendio. Crucio. Confringo.
Some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend. Where?
Incendio. Accio. Repulso. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Crucio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?